Yes, you must study and understand that I am your divine keeper, because this is how you understand your responsibility, being the divine keeper of the families of the planet Earth. You are the divine keeper of the earth itself, both in the meaning and definition of earth. When you study earth according to my study tools, you'll understand that earth in Hebrew is Eretz, pronounced Eretz, E-R-E-T-S. And to your shock, you will discover that the true foundation and root meaning of earth, as described in Genesis chapter 1, when I created the heavens and the earth, that earth refers to Eretz, which means all of the families of the planet Earth, the people of the planet Earth. That's what Earth means. That's what Eretz means. The people, the political divisions of the nations that live on the planet. So you are the divine keeper of the earth. That's your garden. You must study and understand my oneness with the Father, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Why? So that you can understand your oneness. I want to emphasize all of this extremely clearly to you tonight, so that you can clap and cheer for yourself, becoming this, receiving this message. That's what it means to receive this message. You study my oneness with my Father, Yahweh, so that you can study your oneness with me. I'm your Father. Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh is my Father. Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Beth Nun Sophie. Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh is your Father. I'm here to agitate you. I'm here as a catalyst. I'm here in the flesh, so you have no excuse. And you see that there is but one of me. No excuse. There is but one of me. You cannot visualize or see two of me. Yet there are two of us. And we are one. My Father and I are one. There's no confusion, because you can only see me in the flesh. And I'm exhibiting the glory of my Father as I speak to you. And you must do the same as you speak to the other people of the earth, the planet. Study and understand my oneness with the Father, so that you can understand the necessity and how you must be one with me. For I am come down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. Do you get it now? Are you beginning to get the flow of the real theme of all of my messages to you? You were awed, and you sat spellbound for years, cheering and clapping about me being one with my Father. You sat spellbound and in awe, clapping and cheering about the fact that I have come down from heaven. Hear me say, I come down from heaven. And that's where your brain stops. Right there. Oh, Yahweh ben Yahweh came down from heaven. I wonder what that must have been like. How did he come? Did he come on a spaceship? Did he come on a UFO? Oh, I saw a light in the sky last night. Oh, I wonder, did he come on one of those lights? Once again, you ignore the fact that I told you I'm incarnate in this body 57 years ago. Incarnate in this body. Yet I come down from heaven. I am incarnate in this body 57 years, yet I come down from heaven. To do what? Not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. What is the message? You must come up to heaven. You must come up to heaven. You must rise up from your horizontal position and come up to heaven. To do what? Your own will? No, not to do your own will, but the will of him that raised you from the dead level to be upright and perpendicular to the square with 90 degrees. How powerful this is, to do the will of the one who sent you. I'm raising you up, not to sit around, but to go forth into the planet Earth, institutionalizing my will upon the planet, institutionalizing the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding of the tree of life upon the planet. I'm sending you to preach the good news of the kingdom of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, true holiness and righteousness, the kingdom of shalom, the kingdom of perfection, the kingdom of peace. Yes. To go forth and witness and testify wherever you are. That's my will. Do you do that on a daily basis? On your job? Wherever you are? I know some of you have seen people of other religions come up and witness to you, and you think they're crazy, and you may not want to be thought of as crazy. But in the beginning, you were happy to go and preach and tell people the kingdom of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh is at hand. Well, it's really at hand now. It truly is. And this is the Father's will which has sent me, that all which he has given me should I lose nothing, but should raise it up the last day. That's my job. Raise it up the last day. This is the last day. That's why you see the show, The Widow's Son Raised. It tells you this is the last day. This is it. You see Yahweh working in a mighty way in judgment upon the land. And this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son, if you can see me, and that's not my body, because my body's not there in the room with you now. For a moment, I'm glad that I'm not. One day I'll be with you in the body, but right now I'm not with you in the body, and you don't have to be confused about my body tonight. But that everyone which seeth the Son and believes on him may have everlasting life. And I will raise him up at the last day. That's what this is about tonight. Raising you up. You have to receive this message. You have to want to be raised up. This is not force. I'm not here to force you to raise up. And I give as a gift unto you eternal life. And you shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck you out of my hand. When you take this message out to others and you let them read the books, my books, I have so many of them now. When you let others read my books that are worthy to read it, the Godhead, businessmen, businesswomen, when you let them read my books, especially the ones like in the various feasts. If you don't know which books, let Carmel tell you. She can tell you. She's there. My Father, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Yahweh, which gave you to me, is greater than all. And no man is able to pluck you out of my Father's hand. I don't think any of you will disagree with that. No man can pluck you out of my Father's hand. And I and my Father are one. Of you that my Father, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Yahweh, gave to me have I lost none. Those who have walked away because of my persecution, my incarceration, were never mine. They never were. They were around you. They were around me. Their body was around our bodies. But then it's not about the bodies. It's about the mindset. It's about the spirit. I have lost none. So I have fulfilled this prophecy. Let your conversation be as it becometh the good news gospel of Yudhe-Wahbe Beth-Nun Sophie Yudhe-Wahbe, Yahweh and Yahweh. Although I be absent from you tonight, I may hear of your affairs, that you stand fast in one mind, striving together for the faith of my good news gospel, defending our faith, cooperating together. Fear not your adversaries, and be not terrified by your enemies, which it is evident they are the sons of perdition, your enemies. For unto you it is given in my behalf, not only to believe on me, but also to suffer for my sake. Yes, you have to be willing to suffer for my sake, as I am willing to suffer for your sake, as Sister Judith is willing to suffer for your sake. That sister could have gone home 2 days after being arrested, but she chose to suffer. She chose to suffer the enemy taking her children. She chose to suffer these 16 years. They made all kinds of offers and deals. I heard it. She refused to take any of it. Again, you that pay Yahweh and yourself first shall be free from all hurt. You that pay Yahweh and yourself first shall be free from danger. You that pay Yahweh and yourself first shall be free from risk. You that pay Yahweh and yourself first shall be secure from liability. For Yahweh is safety. You that pay Yahweh and yourself first shall be secure, for Yahweh is dependable. Yahweh is trustworthy. And Yahweh is a safe guide. The foundation of the nation of Yudhe-Wahbe, true holiness and righteousness, is secure forever. All true believers are kept invulnerable. All true believers are kept impregnable. All true believers are kept unassailable. All true believers are kept unconquerable. All true believers are kept inexpugnable, incapable of being taken by force. All true believers are kept unmolestable. All true believers are kept sound. All true believers are kept well. All true believers are kept unbroken. All true believers are kept cautious, wary. All true believers are kept chary. All true believers are kept circumspect. All true believers are kept conservative. All true believers are kept dependable, responsible, and reliable. All true believers are kept trustworthy. True believers are kept faithful and steadfast. All true believers are kept true, bona fide, honorable, and honest. All true believers are kept reputable and scrupulous, on the level and upright. You must study and understand that you, being many, are one body in Yudhe-Wahbe, Beth-Un Sophie, Yudhe-Wahbe, Yahweh ben Yahweh, and everyone members one of another. This is how all true believers are kept in safety. For you, being many, are one bread and one body. For you are all partakers of that one bread, Yudhe-Wahbe, Beth-Un Sophie, Yudhe-Wahbe, Yahweh ben Yahweh. There is neither race, creed, or color. There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. For you are all one in Yudhe-Wahbe, Beth-Un Sophie, Yudhe-Wahbe, Yahweh ben Yahweh. I am teaching in this manner for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of our ministry, for the edifying of the body of Yudhe-Wahbe, Beth-Un Sophie, Yudhe-Wahbe, Yahweh ben Yahweh, till you all come, edifying of the body of Yudhe-Wahbe, Beth-Un Sophie, Yudhe-Wahbe, Yahweh ben Yahweh, till you all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God, Yudhe-Wahbe, Yahweh, and a perfect man unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Yudhe-Wahbe, Beth-Un Sophie, Yudhe-Wahbe, Yahweh ben Yahweh, that you henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the tricks of men, with cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive you. But rather you should speak the truth in love, that you may grow to perfection and be kept safely.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
Interrumpiremos su llamada en 2 minutos.
It has been a pleasure talking to you tonight. Time is up. I've enjoyed this. Again, I'm the Good Shepherd, and the Good Shepherd gives his life for the safety of the true believers. I love you eternally, and may Yahweh watch between you and me until I speak with you tomorrow night. Shalom Aleichem.